Hey, Feliz family. Welcome to yet another episode of the Feliz Energy Podcast.
Yeah.
My name is Alex, and I'm here with my father, Franco.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing fine. I hope you guys are having a great day. And today we're going to talk about, very simple, is living life with intention. Living life with intention. I think that is so important. And it's something that came to me after so many years, because I don't want to sound like I've been doing this all of my life, because I have not. I wish I had, and I tell you why. But I'm also glad that I'm here with my son, and he's able to hear this at the age of 24. I wish I had a dad or someone at that moment in my lifetime that taught me those things, that taught me certain things. So this is one of the reasons I'm really glad that you're here with me, Alex, because sharing these thoughts and sharing certain things with you, I know for a fact that if they're put into practice, you're going to live a long, fulfilling life, which is what life is all about. And I say, and when I talk about living life with intention, is because when you live life with intention, you take control of your life. When you live life with intention, you make time for yourself. You make time for yourself. And I strongly recommend doing it in the morning. If you have to get up 30 minutes early, do it. People always say, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time. I work, I come home, I cook, I go to sleep.
They got time for that show on Netflix, though. They got time for that show on Netflix.
Right?
Binge watching episodes.
Episodes. And when you think about that, you're watching people that are making money. You're watching people that are getting paid.
You're making them money.
You're making them money.
You're sitting there complaining about your situation, and yet what are you doing as a consumer? You're putting money in their pockets. There's nothing wrong with that. They're creating that value. You're enjoying it. But how are you doing that for yourself?
Right. Create value for yourself. That's what life is all about, right? Creating something and doing something that's going to create value for others. Now, you have to figure that out. I can't say and I can't tell you what is it that you're good at, right? You need to take the time to think, what am I good at? And then really work on that to become the best at what it is that you do. If it's nailing nails, become the best at that. Be creative. Become creative. Think of ways of nailing nails on the wall that will create something that people be like, wow, those are nails.
Man, that saves me time. I used to nail things in this way, but now, thanks to Josh, he's come up with a system that allows for me to nail nails faster.
Exactly.
I save time, I save money. See, that's the kind of mindset we want to get into. No matter what you're doing, give value by solving a problem.
That is
providing
correct.
A solution to that problem.
And that's what life is all about, right? So living life with intention. Again, make time for yourself in the morning. And I would recommend these 4 things. And these 4 things I have been doing for the past, I would say, 8 months. Not to exaggerate, not to say a year. I would be close to a year, but I would say 8 months. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is getting up in the morning and realizing God, the universe, Buddha, Jehovah, however you want to name them and call them, has given you an opportunity to live life one more day or half a day. We don't know if we're coming back home or not. But you've been given an opportunity. Your eyes are open. Be grateful. Get up with gratitude, sincerely. Thank God for whatever it is that you want to thank him for the ability to breathe. There's so many things that people should be grateful for that they take for granted.
Yes.
The ability to see, to touch, to smell, to taste. Very simple things, the 5 senses. To hear.
The most important of them all, to feel.
Right?
Not only physically, but spiritually.
Correct.
Emotionally.
Yes. So doing these, just thanking God for your skin. It's the biggest organism you have. Yet, you feel like it's your right to have that, and it's not. There are people out there who have skin conditions, and yet they still should be grateful because they're here and they can do something about it. So I would say get up with life, man, with gratitude. Sincerely thank God for things that you don't have, but are coming. Live life like if you already have a mansion. Live life like if you already have everything that you want. When you live life like this, it's amazing. It really is, because everything seems easy. So that's the first thing. The second thing is I would recommend meditating. Meditate. Breathe. When you breathe, it's life. It's your time. Think about that. When you breathe and you breathe in and then you breathe out consistently. And when you meditate, it's hard. Because I remember when I first started doing it, it was so hard. I'm like, your mind will wander all over the place. Especially if you're a female, because women tend to think 7 steps ahead of us. But when we're meditating, you're thinking about going to work, going to work out, but you got to come back to your breathing. And if you think of breathing in and out, eventually you'll get into a zone. Yes. And believe it or not, you'll start seeing colors. You start seeing different colors, different things that allow you to relax. And that's what meditation is all about.
Yes. And when you're practicing meditation, one of the things that you will come to find, because I've been practicing meditation for years now, when you're practicing meditation, you come to an understanding that meditation is not only a practice, it is life. Life yes. is the meditation. What I find so funny about people that meditate is like, if something disrupts their meditation, or if they practice meditation and they feel that 1 hour meditation is great, but then the rest of the day is madness or craziness, like what was the point of that meditation? The point of meditation is to take the essence of that feeling that you have in that space and carry it throughout the whole day. Life becomes the meditation. And when you're starting off meditating, one thing that I experienced is that you feel, because of your lack of understanding of what meditation is, you're like, how should I meditate? Should I meditate in this or that or the other way? What are they doing? What are they, what is this teacher teaching?
Right.
You have to make it your own. For me, it became as simple as taking a piece of paper, of blank paper, drawing a circle, and putting a dot in the center of that circle.
Okay.
And every time that I meditated, sometimes it would be every day, sometimes it would be every other day. But as long as you are using that meditation space as a tuning fork for your awareness, that's what's most important. Don't judge yourself if you feel you're not doing it right. Do it in a way that resonates with you. Become comfortable with that. The whole point of meditation is to be comfortable, be relaxed. When all of these thoughts are running through your mind, don't judge yourself for not being centered on one thing or the other. Allow for those thoughts to come up and simply take yourself back to that meditative state.
Exactly.
Breathe.
Yes. And that's why I said, breathe. When you concentrate on breathing out and breathing in, and just think about breathing, it just comes to you. So that's the second thing that I would recommend you do on an everyday basis.
And one more thing, I'll add a third thing here. Reading. When you read, you're able to tap into someone else's spirit that allows for you to learn things that you did not know before. You're able to take in knowledge, insights, wisdom that allow for you to see more of what you couldn't.
Yeah, that's right.
For example, reading poems like The Guest House by Rumi, or Desiderata, or essays and poems by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Some of the things that I've been reading recently, they reveal things to you about your spirit, about that frame of mind, that state of mind and state of being that you want to be in when you're living life. And they allow for you to experience more gratitude.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. No doubt about that. When I decided and that's the third part, like you just said, self-development. You should take the time to self-develop each and every day. You should be getting better each and every day.
And reading's a part of that. Absolutely.
You have to read. You have to come to terms that in order for you to improve, you have to learn. Learning does not stop in college. Learning does not stop when you get your doctor's degree. Learning is life. And if you're not taking the time to learn each and every day, to listen to people that have done certain things or things that you want to do, the information is out there. It's free. It's all out there. And you can easily find everything in the internet.
Oh my Lord.
You don't even have to pay
Absolutely.
for a college education. I'm going to be totally honest with you. And that may sound bad, but at the end of the day, you have people like Bill Gates who didn't finish college.
Albert Einstein didn't make it past elementary school. So you see examples like this, and that go contrary to what you've been told is the formula for success in life. And that's what happens when you develop yourself. You set yourself apart. You start experiencing different things, and you have to become comfortable with that.
That's right.
But the essence of reading or learning is taking in knowledge, taking in wisdom, insight.
Right. See the person that you want to become in the future.
Yes.
That's so important, right? Because when you see it, and it sounds cliche, but when you see it, you believe it. And you have to see it. It's a mindset. And you have to put yourself in that space. In anything that you do in life, it's hard to do something and not to accomplish it. It's hard to go to the gym every other day or each and every day for 30 minutes, an hour, and not see change in your body. If you're eating right, even if you have a cheat day, don't beat yourself up. Everybody does that. Everybody has a cookie. Everybody has a Snickers. Everybody has a donut. But the key is not to have 5 donuts. The key is not to have 3 and 4 slices of pizza. You can have whatever you want as long as you are consistent with going to the gym. One of the things I do each and every day, whether I work out or not, is I wake up every day at 4:30 in the morning. I don't even have an alarm clock. It's just something that happens automatically. At that moment, I thank God. I thank the universe. At that moment, it's time for me. I meditate. And throughout the day, I'm self-developing. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm listening to people that do what I want to do in order for me to become better. Because if you want change, then you have to change.
Absolutely.
The fourth thing that I say that you should do each and every day is exercise. Even if it's for 15 minutes, take a walk. You don't have to go out all hard. You're not Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone or The Rock or whoever it is that you see out there that has all these muscles. Life is not about that. It's about staying healthy. Because when you're healthy, then you're ready for what's coming.
And staying active.
See, when you're active and you're moving and you're grinding and you're just in constant action, in constant movement, you're ready for what's coming. If you got to travel from here to China and then in 2 days you have to travel from China to Australia, you have to be in shape. You have to be in a mental state that allows you to focus. And the only way you can do that is if you exercise and your nutrition is right.
Yes, and that's one thing that you're helping me out with currently, and to stay consistent with that. And another thing that helped me to start exercising again, like with meditation, is keeping it simple.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things in society and in our lives, through the way that our lives are designed, to make things more complex, more complicated than they need to be. Because if things are complicated, you won't do it.
Right.
There's 1,000 different ways to exercise. Pilates, there's this and that and the other thing.
Yoga, this everything.
But to start, just keep it simple. For me, it's as simple as 5 minutes of planking followed by 100 burpees.
Right.
That does not take rocket science to start doing. And if you do that every day, if not every other day, you will see results.
No doubt. One of the hardest things is to go to the gym and not do anything. It's impossible. It's like going to the library and not picking up a book. If you put yourself in that state of mind, if you put yourself in that situation, then you're going to do something. The thing is to be consistent, be present, right? You go to the gym, as soon as you step in that gym, you see people exercising, it's like an energy. It's contagious. There is no way you're going to go to the gym and sit down at the front desk. It's impossible. You see people moving. Guess what you're going to do? You don't feel like working out, but you're going to work out.
Right. And you think about the many actions that lead to the main action that is exercise. Getting up, making your bed, having your clothes ready, putting your clothes on, heading out the door, turning the car on, driving to the gym. All of that is preparing you mentally for exercise. Yeah. It's very hard to just get up and then start warming up for exercise. It can be done.
You can do it.
Absolutely. If you're consistent, it can be done. Mm-hmm. But the more actions that you take to your ultimate goal, the more likely you are going to accomplish said goal.
Without a doubt. And you prepare mentally. The night before, you should already know what's your plan for the next day. And if you're consistent with it, like I said, first, gratitude. Second, meditate. Third, self-development. Fourth, exercise and nutrition. If you're doing all of these things, you have control of your life. And when you have control of your life, it's like a ship. You know where you're going. If you don't have a destination of what you want to accomplish and what you want to do, put a rowboat outside out in the ocean without a paddle and see where it winds up. It has no destination. But when you have a captain and a navigation system, he knows where he's going. And that's having control of your life. When you have control of your life, when you know exactly what it is that you want to do, when it is that you're listening to certain things that are enabling you to become better, to improve yourself, one thing will lead to another. These motivational speakers are amazing. They put you in a mindset to listen to certain books. They put you in a mindset that allows you to feel what they want you to feel. It's amazing. Sometimes I'm listening to these motivational speakers, and as I'm listening, tears come out of my eyes. I'm literally tearing up because I can feel what they are saying. And that's amazing to me, because when that happens to me, at that moment, I'm understanding that I'm in the right path, that I'm taking action, that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing to see myself where I want to see myself 5 years from now. Because I know it's not going to happen overnight. If it does, great. But I know that's going to take work.
Yes. And when you do that, you are living with intention. And
100%.
And in so doing, you become the master of your fate and the captain of your soul. All right, Feliz family. We'll wrap it up for now. And until next time,
always remember, if you don't live to serve, then you don't deserve to live.